Hello my loves, welcome back and thanks for watching. Today I wanted to share with you what I bought on the Nordstrom sale, but I'm gonna be honest, I did tell you guys I was gonna go in store and shop and I was super excited about it. However, I ended up not doing that because I was able to get everything off my wish list. The biggest reason, number two though, was people said you will buy more when you go in store. They're like, you'll just naturally find more things and buy them. And I feel like that's just not a smart decision, especially when I'm telling you guys like shop with the holes in your closet in mind, like you don't need it just because it's on sale. Like I know me, I would get a little in my own head and be like, I totally need all this stuff when I don't. But three, I mean, our closest Nordstrom's 2 hours away, so that's 4 hours round trip when I was able to get everything. So I will do a try on haul when all of this stuff comes in, but I wanted to share with you what I purchased today so that when you are able to shop, you can at least see what I have in mind. Everything is gonna be numbered up on screen like always, and make sure you click that subscribe button so you do not miss the coverage. I've got it on my iPad if you see me looking down. Number one, this dress is so stunning. So I'll actually put a picture up on screen too. The dress that I bought last year during the Nordstrom sale, I don't think it's even on sale anymore. Like I don't even think you can buy it. I think it's out of stock. But I bought this on the Nordstrom sale and I wore it at Thanksgiving and I got 1,000,001 compliments on it. But I also really loved that dress. I feel like it washed and dried so easily. It fit perfect. It was really comfortable. And when I wore it at Thanksgiving, like I ate my body weight in food and it wasn't too tight. It had a tie around the waist, and if it would have been too tight, I would have just loosened it. Like it was flattering. I just loved it so much. And so when I saw they had this dress on a deal, same exact brand as the one I wore for Thanksgiving, I was like, yes, absolutely. I feel like this maybe would be my Thanksgiving look this year, but it also might be like my fall family photo look. I'm gonna try and pull that off this year with my kids, but I do have a 2-year-old and 3-year-old, so we'll see. But I just feel like the dress is absolutely stunning and the price is good for the quality that you get is amazing. That dress still looks brand new in my closet and I've worn it a couple times. I will say that usually I have to size up because y'all have heard me say it before, I have really broad shoulders and I actually got my true size 4 in this dress last year. I didn't size up, I was really nervous and it fit perfect. So I grabbed a 4 in this dress as well. And I just love how like the structure, the colors, it's just absolutely beautiful. Number two, so this is also an option either for Thanksgiving or for fall family photos, but this one's a little bit of a better price point. It's, you know, $10 less, but Sam Edelman is one of my favorite brands. I believe that's what brand this is. And I think it's just a stunning dress. Again, I think very flattering, a good length, and I love boots with dresses. I just think it's like such a trendy, but still very stylish, comfortable look. And so if I end up having like baby showers or something to go to this fall, which I think I will, I could also wear this. So love the sleeve detail and cannot wait to get that one in. Number three, I mean, at this point we get it. I'm becoming a dress person. This one is still $91, definitely up there, but Madewell is a brand that I have really started investing in lately. And every single thing that I invest in, I'm like, yeah, yep, I get it. I see why. Like their stuff, the quality is amazing. It's very low maintenance. It doesn't pick, no threads or seams like show. It's just, I feel like they put so much thought, not just into how it looks, but the quality of the item itself. And so when I saw this one, I was like, I can't wait to try that on. I will say though, if there is going to be a dress that I return, it might be this one just because I am not sure how that waistline is going to look on me. But we'll see. I, of course, will keep you guys updated in the try on haul, what I think of it, but I love the pattern. And I feel like that length looks pretty good too, because models are usually pretty tall and I'm 5'9", and I feel like it's not super short on her, but it's also not an awkward length either. Number four, we are into the sweaters. I live in upstate South Carolina, so we got to keep the short sleeves in mind. Even when it's sweater weather, you can still, like in December, have like a super warm afternoon. So I grabbed this turtleneck sweater. It looks super cozy. I love this brand. I've always had great success with it. So I grabbed my a medium in this, and I can't wait to kind of see how this one hangs. I hope it's not too boxy on me. They had a few different colors, but I feel like the price is really, really nice. Any sweater that I have truly invested in during the Nordstrom sale has always paid off. I make a point to wear them a lot, but I feel like just the past couple years, like I've really had to be practical. Like when you're lugging kids around and you also have the potential for warmer weather, like short sleeves is nice. So while that sweater may not work for everybody, where I live, it's perfect. Number 5, I feel like this would be a really, really good staple. This is a striped sweater. I kind of like that it has a little bit more of a boxy look to it. I think that this is one I could wear with like black straight leg jeans and then like black booties or boots, and it would be like really chic. Or I could do like regular blue jeans that are just straight leg and like Adidas sneakers, and it would also be cute. So I think this one does look a little bit more casual than some of the other sweaters that I did see on the sale, but overall I feel like that's kind of what I'm going for. Number 6, there were a lot of Barbour, Levi's, Ralph Lauren, like a lot of coats this year that I didn't expect to see, like style-wise. And I don't know why, but I feel like this style just came out of nowhere. This reminds me of a Barbour jacket that I used to see people wear in college. Not that Barbour jackets ever went out, but I feel like I just didn't see it as much. Well, when I saw as many structured coats and like utility looking jackets that were a little different from years past, I was like, yeah, this is what we're gonna see this fall. I wanna get my hands on one. So I grabbed this one that is right at $100, and it is Levi's, and I just have such a love for Levi's. Everything I've ever purchased from them has just lasted me basically until I decide I'm over it. It's never been a quality issue. I've never had to get rid of it because it faded or, you know, was bad. It was just, I was over it. So I truly believe that this $100 jacket is gonna last me until I'm done with it, and not the other way around. So I like that it has 2 pockets on the front and a zipper, and that's it. Very simple. They did have a couple colors, but it looked like the collar on them were all the same. So it's all that brown, even like the tan. I think they had a tan one that had that same brown collar to it. So I cannot wait to see that one. I hope it looks good on. I don't know, I may look like I'm having an identity crisis, but I think that's gonna be a style we see a lot this fall. Number 7, I am a pajama person. Y'all, I've started really investing in pajamas, and it has paid off. I feel like I've just realized like you do get out of pajamas what you put into them, and while there are some really cute like holiday pajamas, I don't think you need to invest in holiday pajamas. Like Halloween, Christmas, just buy a $10, $12 pair of pajamas and let it be, because that's really only when you're gonna wear it. But over time they do fade, and you know, they kind of pick and the seams start to come undone, and so I feel like when I invest in my pajamas, they have just lasted over and over and over. It just gets softer. So there were a few different pajamas, pajama brands, I guess, on the Nordstrom sale. And this one is actually like a Nordstrom brand item. So $43, and I love the polka dots. I grabbed a medium in this because I wasn't sure about the shoulders. I never want my pajamas to be super snug, but I mean, at the end of the day, if they're too loose, like they're pajamas, you know, you're not really gonna see them. Product number 8. I cannot believe I was able to get my hands on these. So I'm pretty sure this is the same style. I wore a pair of Levi 501s that I actually got on Amazon over and over and over and over in 2023 and 2024. I wore them so much that as I lost the baby weight, bought more sizes. And then at one point I bought 2 pairs of, like, I think it was a size 28 because you need to size up 1. So I bought 2 pairs of the size 28 because I wore them that much that I like wanted to have multiple pairs. So when I saw they had that same pair of jeans in a much darker wash, which I think just looks a little bit nicer, I was like, yes, absolutely. So you go up 1 size in Levi 501s, at least that's my experience across the board. If it has that 501 to it, I think to get the best, most comfortable fit, you have to size up 1. I'm not sure how the length is gonna be on me. Again, models are usually pretty tall, and that is where the other ones hit me. They were a regular length, but just overall the wash is what made me gravitate towards these. So I'm super, super happy I got my hands on them, and I am like crossing my fingers and toes that the length is good and I can keep these. And if I can, y'all will see them on repeat this fall. Number 9, this was not on my bingo card, but as soon as it came in, I was like, yeah, yep, I love that. I am like on Saturdays and Sundays, I look like garbage, okay? If you guys haven't heard that joke saying, it says like garbage is French for trash. Like, I just look like a hot mess. I usually wear like a super oversized graphic tee and then like a pair of dingy shorts or something because I'm cleaning, I'm like scrubbing things. That's when I'm getting all my laundry done. And a lot of times I have already worn my like slouchy shorts, and I was like, you know, I need a couple more, but I don't want to buy like an expensive brand. So when I saw these were Free People and they're like boxer style, but they were $19, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get me some of those. So I grabbed them in a medium. I'm not sure how they're gonna fit. Free People, I feel like it's a hit or miss. So we'll see when they come in, but those are strictly my like, I look like crap Sunday cleaning wearing shorts. So number 10, full disclosure, I bought these in 2 sizes and I'm planning on returning one, just depending on like how they fit. I find that it's really frustrating, but I have a size 9.5 foot and I don't know why, but sometimes 9.5, everything fits true to size. Sometimes you have to go up half a size. Sometimes it depends on the brand. Sometimes it just, I don't know. And anytime you have a pointed toe, it's really hard to tell. And I don't buy a ton from this brand, Dolce Vita. More often than not, I need a 10, but I don't usually buy pointed toe items. So I grabbed 2 sizes in these because I didn't want them to sell out. I really wanted to get my hands on these boots. So we'll just have to see how they fit when they come in. But I loved the detail around the ankle because I feel like at first I was like, I'm not sure about that. So I added them to my wish list, kind of sat around and thought about it. And I was like, you know what? I feel like that actually would kind of work to my advantage because it's gonna obviously have a nice structure to it so that you really can kind of focus on that piece around the ankle. But I feel like it's just fun. Boots sometimes can all look the same. They can all be the same. I have so many pairs of like neutral brown boots in my closet and they all look exactly the same even if they're from different designers. So I think that's a great way to kind of have just like a different style. So $180 on a sale price, and I will just be honest with y'all. I'll tell you when it comes in, do you need to get your true size or go up half? And we'll just see. Kind of the same goes with these, but Steve Madden, I usually have to size up half a size. And lately, out of absolutely nowhere, I've been needing to get my true size. I don't know what that's about, really frustrating, because I always just knew like, I don't have to worry about Steve Madden sizing. I grabbed 9.5 in these, we'll see how they fit, but I always like a good pair of shoes you can just slide on that are perfect for fall. So when I saw these were on a deal, I was like, these are cute. I like the gold buckle. They had a lot of sizes. They had some faux leather, but I feel like the brown suede is a little bit more what I'm gonna be able to get the most use out of. So I grabbed those and cannot wait to try those on. Number 12, I told you guys I was looking for some Jo Malone items. I love my Jo Malone candle. So I grabbed this body and hand wash. It's the wood sage and sea salt. It's the body like hand wash in a big like jumbo size. So this was a beauty exclusive. So I grabbed this simply because I want it on my vanity for when I wash my hands. And I'm not gonna put this one in the kitchen because I don't want to share. I love Jo Malone stuff, but it's mama's. And then the final product, this seems excessive. This is a 200-gram tub of the Elemis cleansing balm. I believe the standard size is 100 grams. And I bought this last year and I told y'all I'm gonna write the date on it and I'll let you know how long it lasts. I wear makeup 5-6 days a week because it just makes me look good and feel put together. If I am wearing makeup, I use a cleansing balm. So from August 9th, when I opened up this tub for the first time, 5 or 6 days a week, I used this and it lasted me until the very end of April. And that is amazing. So I feel like for $90, I got so much out of this. And I feel like it's just so nice to be able to buy this and know I'm not going to be like buying restocks throughout the year. So that was definitely a repurchase from last year and something that honestly I will probably repurchase every single year that I shop the Nordstrom sale. And we are finished with this video. Again, I have everything linked directly in the description bar for you guys to shop. Just definitely keep an eye out for restocks on items that you want. But again, guys, you need to shop smart. Don't just buy it because it's on a deal or someone looks so chic in it. Buy it if you need it because this sale can get pretty expensive pretty fast. And I feel like while I am good with investing in staples, like there are still some pieces that, you know, like the dresses. I strategically bought those for fall family photos. So just keep what you have in your closet in mind, keep what plans you have this fall in mind, and only shop for those things. Make a list ahead of time so that you are not just like buying it for the sake of buying it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love and adore you guys more than you will ever know, and I'll see you in my next video.